Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. All right, so this is a celebrity reading on Kevin Hart. So yeah, this is about Kevin. Kevin was recently in an accident, and the more that comes out, the more, you can just scratch your head about it like, okay, a bit strange. Glad he's okay though, definitely. Very, very talented, funny comedian. So let's find out, So my first question, I just want to jump right into this, is why did Kevin leave the scene so soon? What is it about, that crash that that's hidden, So universe, give us insight about the situation that happened with the crash, that the reason why the crash was hidden. So yeah, we had a lot that just popped out, and I want to just keep that. So we have the Page of Cups. Ooh. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles. Wow. We have Judgment. Okay, and let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. We have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you all. All right, so let's see. I do want to do some oracle cards. Okay. All right, universe. Tell us what was going on the night of the crash. That Kevin did not initially go to the hospital for. Why didn't Kevin initially go to the hospital? Universe, give us 2 cards. Oh, thank you. Treasure Island is at the bottom of the deck for that. And let's see. Oh, I didn't flip over this one. Oh, the Judgment. That didn't flip back over. We have Regeneration. And we have No Place Like Home. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. All right, so with this Judgment card, and this No Place Like Home, what I do get, I'm getting a sense of the night of the crash, the scene, there was, I'm getting a sense there was like maybe some speeding that was happening in that vehicle. But also with this Page of Cups, the vibe that I'm getting with this, so like you see how she's admiring, someone else or the page or something. And with this page, so I'm getting the sense that, there was something in terms of maybe there was a lack of concentration on Kevin's behalf, or maybe Kevin was admiring somewhere else. And what I'm getting with this page is that, this was not, his wife. That's what I'm getting with this one. What I'm also getting with this page is that this is someone who was younger. That's what I'm getting with this page as well. And just, just in studying the card, like, and yeah. This is not someone I'm getting that was permanent because of the fact that, it's a page, it is in the reverse. But yeah, this is something else that was going on. So definitely what I'm getting with this situation too, what was going on that contributed to this crash with this Ace of Cups. I'm getting that, there was a pouring out of love or some type of, I'm getting a romantic situation that was happening that was not happening. So this No Place Like Home, this wasn't happening with his wife. This wasn't happening with home. Yeah, there was a creation of something, there was something happening. Definitely this has to do with business, the people that were involved. I'm getting, there's 3. So there was said that there were 3 people in the car at the time. And there's the thing about that. So I am getting the 3. I am getting that, this had something to do with business, or these are 3 people. They were all involved in business, with each other at one point. But this part and this part, I'm getting like, very flirty vibes from that. I'm getting something that, that there was some flirty conversation going on. There was something there was some detours that might have been made that night. That's what I'm getting. Or they were coming from a detour of some sort, like Kevin wasn't straight on his way home, or maybe he was on his way home. I'm definitely getting like, there had been some drinking. I'm getting there had been some flirting, not so much on Kevin's behalf or just whomever was driving, but I am getting the sense that there was some things happening on the way home. And with this Judgment card, so I am feeling a sense of guilt. There was guiltiness there, like a sense of, uh-oh, this is, but not guiltiness as whatever was taking place, whatever was transpiring, happening, you know, at the time. But I am feeling like a sense of guiltiness, like almost like a, like, dang, like, I know why we got into this crash. Like, this could have all been prevented. That's what I'm picking up. So what I want to know is, oh, and with this regeneration, I cannot ignore this card. So definitely I get that they were on their way home, you know, and with this regeneration, definitely what I feel with this regeneration, this is symbolic of, you know, it was not Kevin's time, you know, and it's not Kevin's time to go, but definitely more so, this wasn't even like it is a wake-up call, considering the fact that, you know, Kevin has hurt his spine in relation to, you know, his back. He suffered a major back injury in relation to this accident. But more so, like, this is not going to take Kevin out. Like, I'm not getting anything that, you know, Kevin's going to die of unnatural causes and something crazy. But more so, like, you know, like, this is just, I'm almost like, I'm getting like a Kevin, not like a warning, like a watch out, just don't be stupid. That's what I'm getting from the universe. But this is, this regeneration is that Kevin wasn't due for death, or anything like that, or anything like that even isn't even coming up for Kevin. But universe, tell us what was going on inside of the car, you know, before the crash. What caused the crash? There we go. What caused the crash, universe? Let us know. Tell us what caused the crash. Give us 2 more cards, or 1 more card. What caused the crash, universe, between the night that Kevin was in the vehicle? What caused the crash? Let us know. Nine of Cups. All right, at the bottom of the deck. I am feeling to pull 1 more, so maybe 9 of Cups is not at the bottom of the deck. Well, what caused the crash? Okay. Now we have 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the decisions that were chosen, of course, you know, during that car ride is what caused. But look what popped out. Death. So with this one, you know, and remember, regeneration came out again. So death, of course, can mean an ending, but at the same time, you know, what I get that Kevin personally got from that crash, from going through that crash, is that, it was like a wake-up call for him. Like, I have got to do better. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I have got to do it. Because this one, like, you all, I can tell you, like, Kevin was really scared. Kevin thought that he could have lost his life. Like, he knows he could have lost his life. Kevin was really scared from this situation. And it's because of, here's that page again. Here's that page of Wands. And Wands is passionate, burning sexual energy. Kevin was doing something that he was not supposed to. Kevin was either on his way to do something, from doing something, or he might have been doing something in the car itself with a, you know, with the young woman that was in the car. And that's what, you know, that's what word is, you know, that's what was going down, and that's what's coming through. But Kevin was flirting with death. And this is the thing. Kevin isn't due to pass us, you know, past this world or leave us anytime soon. Like, Kevin has a very long lifeline, long, old man, Kevin, you know, but Kevin is allowing partying and other things to get in the way. We have, remember, Queen of Pentacles was at that bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturing queen. She's a careful queen. But in this reverse, you know, this is a queen who, you know, just isn't paying attention, isn't, you know, isn't taking care of home, isn't, you know, nurturing what she has, you know, just almost like taking things for granted. Kevin was taking things for granted. We have that King of Pentacles. Yeah, once again, this is immature energy. So what I'm picking up is, Kevin was being immature, you know, and the decision that he made, and what he was doing in the car that led to the crash. Definitely, I'm picking up, you know, like with this page came out in the upright this time. It was more flirty vibes, you know, it was, you know, all I can say is what I'm picking up heavy is that he was on the way to do something, or from leaving the scene of doing something with someone else. or it was taking place in that car. I'm feeling the energy of a lot of stuff was taken for granted. Someone had been drinking. Maybe this is why, people left the scene so quickly. He was flirting with death and literally at his own hand, like this is not what's in the queue for him, anytime soon. That's definitely not what I'm picking up. And it's like, though his career isn't suffering, I'm not picking up that his career is going to suffer. I'm not even picking up that his marriage is going to suffer, but like literally this has to do with more so with his personal life. Like he has some things he needs to get together. He has some things he needs to get help for. That's what I'm picking up. All right. So I want to ask the question about him and Iniko, his wife. But you all, I'm already getting a sense like his wife, she's okay. She's okay. She knows who she's married to. She's okay. However, let's ask it anyway. So yeah, universe, tell us, what are Aniko's thoughts and feelings about Kevin and the reason why he got into the crash the night that he did. Actually, I filled those cards. Fill those too. So what are what is Aniko's thoughts and feelings regarding Kevin and the crash the night he got into the crash? What are Aniko's thoughts and feelings? All right, bottom of the deck. We have the 7 of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. All right, so I can tell you. So Aniko, she's not exploring her options in terms of, what should I do with this marriage? Should I divorce him? I am sensing there's a ironclad prenup. So I am sensing in terms of, because financially Aniko is very comfortable. She likes, there's a lot of love for Kevin. But financially, Aniko likes her position. But does she think about, a better life, an alternate life in terms of, not having to go through situations such as the ones that her husband has put her through? Yes, she thinks about it. Is she going to make a move? The energy that I'm getting, not so much. There was an argument, Wands, 5 of Wands. There was an argument. And what I'm getting to with this 5 of Wands is that even when Kevin came home that night, there was an argument that ensued. I'm picking up like screaming, like she was terrified. Like, was like, oh my God, what's going on? You got to go to the hospital. But there was an argument, like, you stupid, you did this. Like, this is what I'm picking up. I'm even picking up that maybe at the time she was wearing a blue dress, like a navy blue dress. Like, I'm picking up a blue dress. But navy blue. And I'm picking, I'm wow, okay, interesting. But like, yeah. And I don't know if Kevin was wearing white that day, but anyway. So yeah, like, it's like she was mad. She was livid. She was yelling, It was like she was yelling, one out of fear, like, go to the police, go to the hospital. And him like trying to explain, no, we got to get this right. But at the same time, she was livid because it's like, again, like, really, you getting caught again over some stupid stuff. And yeah, I am picking up that it had something to do with Kevin doing what Kevin does, with that young woman. The Hermit card. So right now I'm feeling that, she's kind of, feeling a little bit like she's keeping to herself. Like, she's definitely upset. And it's like she's kind of, like she's there for her husband in a sense of, I'm here for you, but not outside of, just care. But it's like right now they're kind of not talking. And it's not a forever thing. She's gonna get over it, but definitely this Lover's card, like, yeah, right now. So there's this point. They're not breaking up, but there's this imbalance. She's definitely upset right now, and it's kind of like, you know what? No, just don't talk to me right now. Leave me alone right now. And it's almost like Kevin is like saying to himself, okay, I'm gonna, I just gotta, let this time ride. Maybe I'll get her something. I'll, she'll be okay. I just got to give this time. I got to buy her something, just whatever it is that they usually make up. He knows that she's going to get over it. She's going to be okay in the situation. This Queen of Pentacles, once again, this Queen is popping out again. She's not feeling stable in this. She's not feeling stable. So it's like, yeah, she has financial security, but she's not feeling emotionally stable in this situation. You have the 5 of Swords. Once again, like, I'm also sensing, like, remember I told you, bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. So she's not contemplating her options right now, but this is something that she legitimately thinks about. She has like a long-term plan. I'm not picking up that she is going to be with Kevin forever. I'm not picking that up. I am picking up that she's going to find someone else, a wealthy man. And once again, not throwing no shade at a Nico. You know, I'm just telling you what's coming out in the cards. But a wealthy man, a handsome man. I do see a handsome man in the future. I do see a tall man, and that's not even shade on Kevin, you all. Once again, that's not shade, but I am seeing a taller man in her future, handsome, wealthy. But because I'm not feeling forever between this, there's going to be a divorce, and I'm picking up 10 years of a marriage between them total. That may happen, but I'm not picking up, you know. And once again, this isn't me wishing anything bad on anybody's relationship. I don't do things like that. This is what I'm picking up in the energy from the universe now, that this relationship may go forth for a decade at least, but I'm not picking up that, you know, her son with Kevin will have Kevin in that household dynamic forever. I'm not picking that up. The Two of Wands. All right, so yeah, so it's like, yeah, she's thinking of things. She's thinking of possibilities, like what. She's not going to make a move. She's not in that energy of divorcing Kevin or getting rid of Kevin, but she's definitely thinking more so of, you know, like just, they're just thoughts, like, you know, what would life be like if I were to step away from this? The Star, yeah, she's feeling a bit, not hopeless in regards to the marriage, but like she's upset. Like she's legitimately upset. She was legitimately upset the night that happened because she knew the parameters of why it happened. And she feels upset at Kevin, you know, because it's like, why are you making such a foolish decision? But we have this Four of Wands. This is completion. This is, you know, commitment. This is relationship. This is her staying solid in her marriage. So yeah, and then in regards to that situation, I am picking up that Kevin will be the one to divorce Aniko, if and when it happens, maybe. But more so, I'm feeling that energy more so stronger on his behalf. But will she bounce back? Yeah. Like, she's going to be okay. So, not to bring in exes, but for those of you who are familiar with Kevin and, you know, his career, you know, and of course, separating his personal life from his career life, because he, you know, has a very impressive career. But, you know, personally, there's a lot that went down between Kevin and his ex-wife in regards to infidelity. So, I want to know, what does Tori Hart, what are her feelings of Kevin overall, you know, in regards to the accident, in regards to just overall feelings that she has for Kevin. Nine of Swords. All right, so she still worries about Kevin. Not worry. I'm not picking up worry about him. And this was at the bottom of the deck. I'm not picking up worrying about him in terms of, like, you know, what he does and, you know, but he still brings her a sense of anxiety. He still talks to her. He goes to her. He talks to her about Nico. That's crazy. That's what I'm picking up. But he stresses her out in a way. Like, she loves him. Like, that's what this is. She has love for him. Not in love. Not that she has love for him, you know, and he still brings her in. But definitely she still worries about him. And more so in the way of, she doesn't want to see him hurt. She doesn't want to see him fail. You know, like, ultimately, she doesn't wish horribleness on Kevin, you know. So she's still concerned in terms of, you know, she still definitely thinks about him. She worries and she wants him to be okay. It's like I'm hearing she wants him to get it right. She just wants him to get it right, you know, like he stresses her out. Definitely, but she is still in his life, you know, like he still relies and depends on her, you know, for emotional. It's like she's a voice of reason, and he knows that. Yeah, Six of Swords. Yeah, so in terms of, yeah, she's moved on from Kevin emotionally, you know, like relationship emotionally in that sense. This is what I was talking about. I saw this pop out. Y'all, she's like loving the fact that this is what you've made for yourself. This is the bed you've made. Now look what happened. There's balance that's been brought to this situation. She feels vindicated because it's happening so publicly. So it's like all those things that was said about her, all those, you know, times that Kevin has, you know, done his stand up about her, you know, and she's done stand up about him. It's like, now you all see, I'm not crazy. It's not me, you know. Then we have the Ten of Swords. Definitely, yeah, like in terms of romance, you know, this is something she's not looking to re-explore. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's communication between them, but they're not spending any time together that they don't have to. She's not, she's a moved on lady, but yeah, she still worries about him. She still cares about him. Definitely. I mean, he's the father of her children, and they were married for, over a decade, so like, yeah, she still cares about him, and it's almost like in a way, like, she feels like his friend, and he feels like she's his friend, like they have a weird friendship. It's like I can't stand you based on the past, but there's a friendship there. Tori and Kevin will have a better relationship with each other even after Nico and Kevin are no longer together. And I'm not talking about a romantic relationship, it's more so the history that's there between Kevin and Tori. But she cares, in terms of she doesn't want to see what's happening what's happening with Kevin right now. This is not how she wants to see him. The reason why Kevin got into that accident because he was doing stuff that he wasn't necessarily supposed to be doing, that's not what she wants to see of Kevin. But she is happy that, everything is coming into the light, but she doesn't want it to happen in that way, that Kevin is risking his life for, extramarital activities. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, this Nine of Pentacles, yeah, like she no longer, like Kevin is no longer, her safe space, no longer her home, in terms of love. Like she cares about him. Yeah. This Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. He's family to her, there's that thing like you will always be a part of my family, but there's no romance there. And this Six of Wands. Yeah. So Tori is completely moved on. Yeah. All right. So 2 more questions, universe. What are Kevin's feelings for Nico? Kevin's feelings for Tori. And then we'll ask what's the overall outcome of Kevin. What's coming up for Kevin in 2020. All right, what are Kevin's feelings for Tori Hart? Give us 3 cards, universe. What are Kevin's feelings for Tori Hart? There we go. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. So Kevin is at a point in his life where he's being honest with himself about what went down between him and Tori. His feelings in regards to Tori. I'm not picking it, that he wants Tori back, but just what happened between him and Tori. It's almost like, okay, so he's been honest with himself, but at the same time, it's like he's trying to ignore that. Like he's not in denial. At first, it was almost like he was in denial for his part in that relationship, but now it's like, but he's not in denial, and he's at the point where he knows innately, and he's being honest, but he's not ready to admit out loud, like, dang, yeah, stuff like that. So his feelings for Tori, we have the Queen of Cups. So, yeah, there's love there for her, but not romantically, but yeah, he definitely still, he loves her. There's still some feelings there where it's like, things that he still has to let go of. That's what I'm picking up. But in terms of caring for her, it's like he wants the best for her. They both want the best for each other. We have, the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is a situation neither one of them want to explore anymore. He does not want to take a new chance. The Fool in reverse. He does not want to renew anything with her, but they're both in the same energy. And Page of Swords. So yeah, these are people. So this Page of Swords, like watching her, keeping tabs on her, stuff like that. Like these are 2 people that are moved on. They're settled in this energy, but they still care about each other. Of course, because they're the parents of, they share children together, but at the same time, there are no hard feelings left between them. There are no, there's no arguments, it's a lot easier. It's like it's in and out, it's over and done, but definitely in terms of, Kevin has, moved forward, Tori has moved forward, and there is a lot of balance being brought to the situation, and it's at Kevin's hand, one thing I like to say is that we are the cause of our own demise. So it's not that you never have to wish revenge on a person. Like, what we do is what we attract back. So if you, have been horrible to people, and I'm not saying this is on Kevin's behalf, but if you've been horrible to people or horrible to romantic partners and then you finally fall in love, well, guess what? All that stuff that you've been putting in the queue, it comes, you attract back what you do to you. So that's why the principle of do good in this world, because, when you do good, you attract good to you. And I know I'm hearing people say, but bad things happen to good people. And that's the truth, you know, because a lot of everything is attracted to good, you know, but that's when it's on you to be, you know, smart, set those boundaries, you know, learn from those who are cutthroat, you know, how to do those things, you know, not be cutthroat, but how to have that discipline, that tolerance, that, you know, resilience, that strive, you know, like there's a lot of great people in this world who have gone off, done great things, have great lives, and still knew how to be stern, still knew how to play ball with those who weren't so great, knew how to put their foot down. Anyway, last question. So what's going to happen for Kevin in the year 2020? What's on the horizon for Kevin in the year 2020? Thank you, universe, for the answer. Give us 4 cards. 2020 for Kevin. 4 cards. 2020 for Kevin. And give me one more card. 2020. Okay. Thank you. 4 of Wands. So something is coming to completion. I'm feeling like a movie. There's another movie on the horizon. And some of you may be like, well, duh. But legit, I mean, that's what's coming out. Like, it's a movie on the horizon. So we had the Queen of Pentacles that came in the reverse. We had the 2 of Swords that came in the upright. We have the 7 of Pentacles in the upright. So there's some investments that's happening. Businesses. Yep. I'm picking that up. Kevin. Business as usual. Kevin's career won't be affected. The Queen of Swords that's popping up. Let's see what that's about. I just want to flip these cards over. The Ace of Wands. The 7 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands right here. So definitely business ventures, more business. There's investments that's happening with Kevin. Kevin's going to be making some decisions, but more so with career decisions, branding. That's what I'm getting with this one. In terms of, you know, relationship, Kevin's relationship isn't going to suffer from this. There will be more, you know, like strife and things that Kevin will be fighting off. Kevin won't be fighting off the temptation of other women anytime soon. I can tell you that. Perhaps he's going to be more crafty in how, not crafty, but just more secretive in terms of more careful. But no. Someone's going to try to get some money out of Kevin. One of these extramarital affairs. However, but what I am picking up is like, this is not something that Aniko doesn't know about. She knows about other people. It's just that the embarrassment of it all, this 9 of Wands, this is something that is going to bring him like, you know, some distress. When this person, I'm picking up that somebody's going to try to get some money out of him. And I did read that someone has sued him recently in terms of the accident. But in 2020, this is someone that's going to try to get some money out of him that deals with someone that he's been sexually active with, involved with. This Queen of Swords, I am picking up a coldness from, you know, just his household. Like this situation with this Queen of Pentacles, it's going to be a lot of things that are going to be, you know, like for face value, we're going to see a lot of them, you know, like I love you, boo-boo, and my man, my woman, my baby, you know, in public, but in the household, it's going to be almost like business, you know, but it's like he cares about, it's like he needs an ego. He needs that solid, stable family life, but he's still going to definitely be out here almost living it up like a single man, because it's like people know about Kevin, and it's just that we, the public, aren't supposed to know about Kevin. And it's Ace of Wands. I mean, I'm hearing like, with this Ace of Wands, I am getting that, somehow that this has to do with an upcoming project, something that's coming out in 2020, that it might not grab as much steam as things that he's done in the past. But this isn't like the end of his career. It's just that, you know, this thing that's coming out in 2020 may not be as huge as the things in the past, but definitely it's going to, you know, he's still making these investments. He's still making decisions on contracts, on, you know, I am getting at this 2 of Swords in relation to Ace of Wands is a decision that he made that, you know, he's going to find out, I shouldn't have did that movie, or I shouldn't have did that stand-up, or I shouldn't have did that deal. However, it's gonna continue to lead to greater things in the future. You know, like I am just picking up career-wise. This is just not gonna be his like on top year. 2020. It's not gonna be like the year where it's like, whoa, Kevin Hart's breakout role. You know, like you know, like he's not gonna be Will Smith in it. You know, in 2020. But like in terms of, you know, but that happens in everybody's career, you know, in terms of you got the year, you know, where it's like, wasn't too crazy about those projects. And then they get right back onto the ball that they were on, you know, that high. So yeah, that's pretty much like Kevin's going to be busy. Kevin's going to be in front of us. Just Kevin's not going to be coming out with things that we're just like crazy excited about, but that's temporary. Definitely I'm picking up, towards 2021, going forth. Yeah, it's going to be all that. All right, so everyone, thank you for tuning into this celebrity reading. Let me know in the comment section how you felt about that. As well as if you'd like to book a reading with me, check out the description box below. Book a reading with me. Underneath the heading, there's a link to my Etsy. You book there. All right, everyone, wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are happy. I hope that you're at peace. And I'll see you next video. All right, peace and blessings. Goodbye.